This month's TV 47 Star Student of the Month from Charles R. Drew Middle School.
And we welcome A.J. Weldon this morning. A.J., good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for being with us. Tell us a little bit about yourself, A.J.
My name is A.J. Weldon. I'm 14 years old. I'm an 8th grader at Charles R. Drew Middle School. My favorite classes are math and science. I'm in FFA, FBLA, and junior beta. I took karate for about 2 years last year.
Well, don't start anything with it. I'm old, okay? You got a sense of humor. You kind of showing that this morning.
Yes, sir.
What about your family, AJ?
I live in a household of 5. My sister's name is Megan Weldon. My dad's name is James Weldon. My mama's name is Risha Weldon. And I also live with my grandmother. Her name is Jeanette Floyd. They're really supportive. They help me get through my work, and they help me with my homework, and they just have my back when I need them.
All right, that sounds like a great family to me. What's so special about C.R. Drew Middle School?
Charles R. Drew Middle School, the teachers don't leave you behind. They go slow and they help you when you need help. And if you need help, they take time out of their day to help you after school.
Now, have you been in the Talladega County school system all your school years?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who's some of the people at Charles R. Drew that's been instrumental in helping you in the process?
My science teacher, Mr. Brown, he teaches, he's very fun with his teaching. He gets you involved. And then also Miss Williams, she helped me with my English skills. I take honors English, and she helps with my English skills. And then Miss Bynum, she helps me with most of my math.
All right, we're talking with A.J. Weldon, who's an 8th grader at Charles R. Drew Middle School up in Lincoln, Alabama. And now you have a sense of humor, but when it comes to your work, it's straight and narrow, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Why is that?
Because I need to get what I need to get done to be successful. And if I don't do that, then I won't become successful.
Talk about some of the classes that you're taking.
I'm taking honors English, and right now we're learning Shakespeare, and Miss Williams really helping us with that. And then I have business, which Miss Bush helps us with our resume, our professional skills, and our interview skills.
Now, you're on the A and B honor roll?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I've had a lot of students on down through the years, but I don't know if I've ever had a star student whose goal is to become a corporate lawyer.
Yes, sir.
Talk about that a little bit.
Well, I always wanted to become a lawyer, but I like dealing with businesses more. And corporate lawyers deal with businesses more. And I just think that's what I need to focus on.
Well, you have a high educational number of schools that you're looking at. Talk about a few of those.
Well, Harvard, I always wanted to go there because they got a good law plan, and then Stanford, they got a good law plan too.
What do you like to do in your off time when you're not in school and stuff like that?
I like to spend time with my family and relax, because you don't really get to relax throughout the whole week, because you usually have homework, especially with honors English, because right now we're reading Shakespeare, and that's pretty tough.
How interesting is reading about Shakespeare, though?
Shakespeare, the one that we're reading about is The Midsummer's Dream, and it's a comedy, but I mean, I get it if I use the translation, but if I just read straight out the book, I just don't get it.
I understand. It's hard for most of us to even spell the word. But you like to fish and hunt too?
Yes, sir.
Talk about what you like to hunt.
I like to hunt deer with a 30-30, and then I like to trap like raccoons and stuff.
Do you eat raccoons?
Oh, no.
Oh, no? You eat deer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. You like music?
Yes, sir.
What's some of your favorite music?
I usually deal with like the rap music. Every now and then I'll listen to country if my mama and my daddy's listening to it in the car. Yeah. And then.
So what they listen to is what you listen to in the car?
Yes, sir.
Like to play basketball?
Yes, sir.
Just out in the yard, or you play
Out in the yard.
organized ball? Okay, all right. Now, at AJ or at Charles R. Drew Middle School, by the way, AJ Weldon is our Star Student of the Month. He is an 8th grader at Charles R. Drew Middle School. You'll be headed to freshman class next year. How would you like to be remembered headed from 8th to 9th grade?
I like to be remembered as one of the high students in there, like the ones that help people through what they need, like in classes and stuff. And I just like to be remembered like for helping like the people get through what they need.
Would you describe your sense of humor as a dry sense of humor, or how would you describe your sense of humor?
Well, like if I'm around my friends, I'm funny, but like if I don't know you and I'm like nervous around you, it's kind of like I just sit back and let you take the wheel.
I hope you got a sense of humor with me this morning. Favorite food?
I like potatoes and biscuits. I like chicken. Chicken's my favorite food.
We'll get along real well. What kind of chicken you like?
Fried chicken.
Oh, I'm
like
with you.
Tenders. I don't like legs and stuff because like all the cartilage and stuff.
AJ Weldon, our Star Student of the Month. Favorite dessert?
It had to be cheesecake.
Okay.
Or strawberry cake.
All right. Favorite vacation spot?
It would have to be Gulf Shores of Panama.
Okay. Do you live in Lincoln itself?
I live half a mile outside of Lincoln.
Okay.
Like before you get to the bridge. Well, there's a lot of bridges, but like, anyways.
That's a sense of humor right there. At Charles R. Drew Middle School, where you are an 8th grader, outside of staff of school and maybe friends, who would be someone who would be, AJ, your go-to person in case you hit a bump in the road?
It had to be my mama because like she's always there. I mean, she judges you, but like she's funny about it, and
She judged fairly, right?
yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Is that where you get your sense of humor, from your mom or your dad?
My
Your dad.
mama.
AJ Weldon, our Star Student of the Month. He's 8th grader at Charles R. Drew Middle School. AJ, thanks for coming today. And,
Thank you.
Much success in your last portion of your 8th grade year, headed into a freshman. I guess you'll be going to Lincoln, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And wants to become a corporate lawyer. And we need some good corporate lawyers, and AJ will make a good one, looking at the possibility of attending Stanford or Harvard. He likes to hunt and fish and catch raccoon, even though he don't eat them. All right, AJ, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having
More
me.
Daybreak coming up right after this.
This Star Student of the Month was brought to you by TV 47. Tune in to Daybreak weekdays at 6:30 a.m. for your Star Student of the Month.